Hello guys and welcome back to Forza Motorsport, and today, as you can see, I'm in the lovely Ferrari California T, and we're going to see, with a bit of a comparison, whether this is better than the Portofino, whether the Portofino is worth extra 40 horsepower of the California T. We've also got Ewan here, who's going to be shoving a California T rival against the Portofino. So we've got the V12 Vantage S against the lovely Portofino. So the Portofino's got its roof off. I'd recommend you stick it up because it's cold. If that was a thing in this game, it would be quite fun. We've already done a drag race video with the 488 GTB with the same engine as these two cars, and it was all like really close. I'm just going to ignore him, I don't need to photograph his car. It was very interesting and very close considering the extra power from the Portofino. But we're going to kick off as we usually do. We're going to get rid of the drag races, we don't need to do it. Oh, but it's like, look at that for a drift, that was...
Because we don't know who wins.
Right, we're going to see which one's the fastest top end. So it's quite interesting to see whether this is better. And I'd also like, right now, comment below which you think looks better. Cali or the Portofino, put it to the public. I'm personally for the California, I think it looks better. But if you don't, and you disagree, comment below. Quite interesting to see your opinion. And dependent on the amount of people who say which one they prefer, I will total it up and we will confirm which one's the most. If nobody comments, then I'm just going to say it's the California T.
Hey Ryan, do you want to know something that really bugs me about this car?
What?
Do you know when you're in the cockpit view with the steering wheel?
Yeah.
And do you know how you actually grabs the wheel?
Yeah.
Well, the character's right hand is slightly higher than his left hand, and it's really bugging me.
That made me laugh. I know, because it's a dog leg. There's no... I think the only dog leg in this game is the 190E, I think. Dog leg first gear. The Aston's just here to show us what British cars are made of. With this big V12. Right.
They're made of carbon.
Well, I do.
Doesn't sound better.
Aston, you go first, because you've got the highest recorded top speed in real life. So you should be targeting about 205.
Ladies first.
Portofino, Portofino does 198 in real life and 196 for the Cali. That's not bad for 39 horsepower less.
Alright.
Portofino next.
Ladies first.
Portofino next is running
Guess
top
not.
order.
Woo! What a gentleman.
I know, innit?
Too bad I'm not on it. Also, it's raining.
Oh, and pull off at the junction as we usually would. Good job I have my roof up permanently, innit?
No.
It's coupe. The Americans say coupe, but it's completely wrong. It's like, do they call a cafe caf? Because on the E of coupe, it's got a little dash. And that's there to make the A sound. So on a cafe,
straight.
it's got the little symbol as
Straight.
well.
Yeah.
So the Americans call a cafe caf, because if you do that's weird.
I did it.
Out of the way, Porto.
Chuck it down a cliff.
I don't Does that mean you
Portofino.
agree with me? Oh, he does. You secretly agree that the Cali T is the best looking. Yes, it's 2 votes.
Not at the front though.
At the front, the Cali looks so much better. Yeah, the Aston is beautiful from every angle. Right, so we need top speeds.
Except
What
the
did
back.
Aston do? Aston's probably one because it's high top speed IRL. What did the V12 Vantage achieve on its top speed run? Wow. What did the
What did the Cali get?
Oh no, what did the Portofino get? Because we're going to go in order of what we went.
214.
That's one, not believable, and secondly, well, it's not believable. And the
I will
beautiful
get proof if you don't
Cali
believe me.
T did 200 on the dot, flat.
Haha. Mine's fastest. I will record it if you do not believe me.
I give you I do believe you. I've checked your class. It's fine. Like that time when you accidentally went into 720S and it wasn't. We're gonna go to our usual test run.
It's like a jet plane gone wrong.
I don't have my phone, so I am stopwatchless.
It looks like you'd find something a Barbie doll in.
Literally,
Paint it pink.
the front of that Portofino is one, annoying me, and secondly, really creeping me out.
Hey Ryan.
The only problem is I don't have a stopwatch, so Dan will have to stopwatch you because I don't have a phone because it's
I don't have a
upstairs.
stopwatch either.
Oh, well that helped. Yeah, stopwatch yourself.
Hey Ryan.
Yes.
Do you know what this looks like? It looks like you find something like a Barbie doll in, do you know, like a Barbie car?
Yeah.
Just paint it pink and just put a Barbie doll in.
It actually looks like it's had a wedgie. I'm like, seriously, what's wrong with your cars? What did Ferrari do? I've seen the Portofino in grey, and it looks even worse than that. Yeah, you can go. Oh yeah, by the way, the only thing that's not stock on my car is the wheels, and that's because I don't like the Cali wheels. Just in case you was going to write in the comments, oh, your wheels aren't stock, it's because I know that, it's just I don't like them as stock. It's the only
Do they
thing
wear
on
the same?
It wouldn't make a difference, let's be honest. They don't weigh
I mean,
either or.
technically it does.
They don't reduce or gain any weight, these, always. I always put these on my car because they never gain or reduce. I don't think. Not on this car, they didn't anyway. It might gain class by about 0.1 of a digit, but... Who doesn't love the sound
I mean, it's
of
not
it?
like your Cali's any better looking at the front.
Oh, it really is.
It isn't.
Its lights are where the lights are supposed to be, not halfway down the bumper like the F-Type Jags. Apart from the F-Type Jag pulls it off because it looks good. You can go as many times as you want, by the way.
It looks like Jeremy's face in the aerial atom.
My car does not look like that.
Does
The
a
problem
bit.
is, right, what I think they've tried to do on the back is combine the Cali, which is what mine is, with the rear end of, like, the GTC4, and I think the GTC4 Lusso is not a very good looking car, because I think the FF looks better.
Mine
we'll
looks
let the-
evil, yours looks happy.
Right, Ewan, could you let the Ferraris go first, because then you can stopwatch us? Because I don't have a stopwatch, so I can't stopwatch the Portofino. By the way, you could start the stopwatch. You could tell us to go, start the stopwatch, and then fast travel. The fast travel won't take as long. Okay, no. Meanwhile, we'll continue to argue about whose car looks the best.
Yours looks happy, mine just looks evil.
Your car looks creepy, it looks like a flipping it clown.
Yours does look better at the front, but still not that good.
It's what your car should look like. They shouldn't have redone it. What was wrong with the California T to deserve its name changing? And the fact that it looks better.
It's in California, and Ferrari isn't made in California.
Yeah, but they're not made in Portofino either. Well, that's what they did last time. They made a good GT car. It was called the 575M Maranello, wasn't it? And the 550 Maranello. 575 was the later version in 2002, which the 550 was 1999. It was just a redone version. It was exactly the same car, just with a bit more power. How quick? What's our target time for the Ferraris? Wow.
Okay, my turn.
Right, you've got to get yourself watch out for the Portofino.
I'm gonna eat your children.
Yeah, it looks like it with that flipping front end. Looks like a basking shower.
It does a bit.
Mixed with It the Clown.
Its grills are big enough to fit a child in. I'm ready.
To do its run, and then it's my go. A bit of in real life stats for you. So the Cali has the same 3.9 litre twin turbo V8 as the 488, and so does the Portofino. Obviously detuned for GT car, you don't want 661 horsepower. So real life the Cali T has 552 bhp compared to 591 in the Portofino. Top speed.
Oh, Ryan, I'll be watching. Yeah, so. Don't try cutting any corners.
298 for the Portofino. So 60 for the Portofino in real life, 3.5 and 3.6 for the California T. Considering it's got 39 horsepower more, it's more aerodynamic. It's also a little bit better everywhere else. Why is the Portofino so not much faster than the California T, I wonder?
Probably because it weighs more or something.
I don't think that's... I think the Cali T is a bit heavier. It's also a little bit bigger. I'll tell you what though, the interior is a bit dated. Well, that's because it's from 2014. It's dated because it's from 2014. Right, I know I can get a Porsche Cayman along this road in 1 minute 15. So if I can't beat the Porsche Cayman in the Cali T, I'll be disappointed.
But you're gonna get beaten by Portofino.
Portofino got 117.5. You're going down, Portofino.
Please do.
Because they're California. It's going to beat you. If I get copyright claim for that, I'm going to kick off.
I'll be laughing my ass off.
Oh dear. I am ready, as ever.
His body is green black. Oh, and don't try cutting any corners because I'm in real mode watching it.
If it's called an apex corner, fair enough. Like that.
And I'll be watching for traffic as well because it is synced up.
That was a good corner. If I hit traffic, I'm restarting it because this is going to be close and competitive.
There's like a big corner that's west of the finish line, which is like, I saw he did cut through one.
Kinda went a bit off-road though. When I say a bit, I mean Ferrari doesn't need to make an SUV, because they've got the Cali.
And the part.
Portofino doesn't go off-road as well as this, I don't think. General.
Oh, right.
Right. Welly it. Drifted in the way in. Look at that. So it's one I lost.
Alright. You're not preparing.
Across the line.
I didn't even see. Yeah. Whatever.
I don't care if I don't beat the Aston. The Aston isn't a worry. That's just here as a car for us to target. I'm more bothered about beating the Portofino. Did I beat the Aston? Eat that, Portofino! 3 seconds. 4 years older. It's a second for every year, nearly.
At least it's tasty.
I shouldn't celebrate, but I'm sorry, Portofino, put it in. No, because we're not settled yet, because actually with the drag rate, well, with the top speed test and that challenge, it's 1-1.
Well, what we're doing?
Round.
To this poo!
Yeah, but your car was probably worth probably worth about 150 grand, but it's probably only worth about 20 now. It's a Ferrari Portofino.
Oh yeah.
The Aston's depreciates that much. As soon as it came out the factory, it moved 4 inches and it was already half its price. That's the problem with the Aston. Depreciation jokes.
Cause it's poop. Cause it's poop.
It's a brilliant car.
Excuse me.
Go away, Porto.
Ah. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye, Austin. Oh, I am worried, don't worry.
You went a bit wide there, Portofino, didn't you?
Stupid bus stop. Making me slow down.
I really should change gear.
I blame society.
To the very last minute. Right, there we go. Change it. Should have changed earlier than that. See his extra 39 horsepower coming.
Oh yeah. Big time. Oh jeez. Ow.
You bailed well too
Got
early,
hit by a bin.
Portofino.
I blame society.
Reversible roof is giving me a lot of air to draft in. That's very nice of you. I don't know why the convertible would do any difference, but... Bit of a drift.
He's looking at my car's arms.
To be honest, that's the best bit of it.
What, touching my arms?
No, your car's rear end is better than the front end, so I'd rather see the back of your car than see the front of it in the rear view mirror. Because it just distracts me anyway, because it's creepy. Come on, Carly! This is a really good car. Cheating there.
Oh, there's a wheel spin. Okay, bye.
Not going round the roundabout. Disgusting.
I mean, it's not like you did.
I mean, I did. Secretly did. My car
Bit
glitched at that
hypocritical of
point.
you. Yeah, you're a bit hypocritical.
Oh, by the way, go full flat out on this corner.
Yeah, no, not happening. I'm not falling for that trick.
He didn't fall for the trick.
I'm not falling for that. I fell for that before. I'm not falling for it again. Fool me once, Shame on me. Fool me twice. Shame on you.
The problem I have is that you've not got. You seriously don't have the traction control because my car's got less power and just decides it wants to slide every 5 minutes. Right, this is a race between the two cars. We don't need a race between. Come on, Callie, you can beat that monster. Get out of the way, Aston, you big V12.
I thought you can't. You thought my car was poo. You call it a monster. Yeah. Even though you just called it a monster.
That's why it's poo. GT cars aren't meant to be that fast, yeah. Oh, I've got to pull it away from Aston. This is so fun just to race them. Absolutely. No, I didn't call your car the monster. I called the flipping Aston a monster. Because that's the monster here.
Took you a while to realise that.
Yeah, it did take a while to realise that, but...
Yeah, I knew you weren't calling my car monster.
Why would I call your car monster? It's crap.
Because it looks like it's going to eat your children.
Right, so we'll see if 40 see how many seconds 40 horsepower makes you buy.
I don't think so. Damn you, Ben.
Nearly called my car Portofino, Pinel.
Just straight away now.
Unless you did what I did before in a car and I can't remember what it was and I ended up crashing on the street for some strange reason. That was really funny. I beat the monstrous Aston, but it's probably got the legs on me here, so if it overtakes me at the last minute I'm gonna scream.
Hey! Portofino
The
Race
Cali
Supreme.
didn't put a foot wrong. And I mean, seriously, is it worth the extra for the 6 seconds that it won by? No. Should we rerun that and I put the same amount of horsepower in my car that you've got?
Nope.
If I tune it to 592 horsepower, I guarantee it'd annihilate the Portofino.
Because if I do another race in this, I'm going to cry.
Are you admitting that it's rubbish? Should we swap cars?
They're both shit.
They're not.
I'd rather have a Pista.
It's overpowered, it's too expensive, it's also ridiculously impractical and you can't take it on days out and go. You can't take kids to school and you can't go to the shops. Whereas you can with the Cali and the
you can. You can't take a Corvette to the shops, it's not practical because it's only got 2 seats.
Yes, but the C8 Corvette's got 2 boots, so you can take it to Tesco's and get your weekly shop.
Still not the most practical though.
Corvette has a massive boot at the back anyway, even though it is a 2-seater. It's a 2-seater GT, or what's known as... It's not a GT, it's a muscle car, but... It's still got a decent size boot.
You could practically put your 2 other passengers in there.
Yeah, that's how big the boot is, isn't it?
Put 2 people in there.
Need the Portofino to respond.
Do I hear dogs barking?
Right, we'll go. It's 2-1 to the Portofino, which I knew it would be. But it's sad because this is a nicer car.
Okay.
Now this is where you have to be honest, and you've got to choose between Porto and the Cali. The Aston's out of the question at the moment. Because it should be quite interesting. Because I secretly
I already
know,
know what you're gonna go
with his
for.
gut feeling, which one Dan would go for. And I know, and he secretly won't because he knows that it will win or draw.
No, I actually know which one I'd rather.
You can't vote for the Aston or a Pista. You've got to vote between the Portofino and the California. Bear in mind, the California's over half the price now because they can only be available second hand. And you can easily, because it's the same engine, tune it to the same as the Portofino for a lot less than the Portofino costs. Let me just tell you that right now. And you can't say they sound different because they don't. Same racket with a better body.
Yeah, no, I've heard it before. It's got the same engine as this and the Pista and the special one, whatever.
Not the
it's
special.
called.
The Speciale is wrong, but it's the same as the
Yeah,
488 GTB. So
It's got
this
the
is
same
actually better than the
sound
Pista.
engine.
Right. We're now
Also,
going
your
to
car's
decide.
all muddy.
My car's not muddy. Yours is muddy to me. I don't know why.
Yours is muddy to me.
Anyway, we are going to decide. The Aston is not technically in the challenge, but it's there because we needed a benchmark. We're going to choose between the California and the Portofino, and we're going to all vote. And the Portofino is obviously 1-2-1 in challenges because of the fact that it's more powerful, it's probably a lot lighter, and it's more modern. But it kind of shows how it's not moved on anymore from the California, because when you move on the next level. Like, it's kind of crazy, the difference is so small between the two cars. It's kind of scary, and that's why if I was going to choose one, I'd just get a Cali second hand. I'd just get a California T. I'd have a California T.
But because it's hatchback and I love hatchbacks.
What, it's got a hatchback?
Well, it has the roof down. Roof down then, whatever it's called, I don't care.
Yeah, but the California T's a
Convertible.
convertible as well. The California T is a convertible, it's just got the roof up in the game.
I think it looks ugly, so I choose part.
That's wrong. I know, but if you had to choose between one, if it was against the law to not own one, which one would you have? I know, but if
it was a do or die situation, I'd rather die.
If you had to choose between the Porto and the Cali. Yes. I don't want to
I'd
either,
rather,
but I'm still
rather
on the Cali.
die.
Right.
They're both a bit
We'll
shit.
take your vote by you deciding which one looks better. I know you'd have the Aston if you had to choose. Between these three, you'd have the Aston. To be honest, I'd have the Aston between these three. I'd have a convertible Aston. Apart from they depreciate like stones falling off a cliff. So in about 30 minutes, it's worth about half the price. But the California T is the same. It's not very expensive.
Wish I was one of those stones.
The Rolling Stones. Be rich enough to buy a Portofino. So it is time to come to the end of this video, and
Thank God.
yeah, I know. because I can't bother arguing about which one looks best anymore, because secretly it's, you know full well the California looks better.
I knew he was going to say that. I knew it.
And you know it does, even you can admit that it looks better than the Portofino.
No, it doesn't. It looks ugly.
Oh, there's another guy in a Portofino. Get yourself a Cali T, it's better in every single way, shape or form. Cali T is better.
It looks like the Portofino, but it had a hammer upswung, like the front grille, like vertically.
No, I was beefing that guy telling him to get a Portofino. So, the Cali T lost in challenges, obviously. It's less powerful, it's older, it's obviously not going to be as good. But the challenge was to try and find out whether the Portofino was actually worth the extra money in real life, and whether it was worth the extra in the game over the Portofino, over the California T, and it really isn't, because one, it doesn't look so good. Secondly, 40 horsepower more. Did you see how close the Cali was in every event, including the drag race, which you can go and see before this? Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. But on that bombshell, it is now time to end. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to comment which one you'd have underneath. We'll see if you all agree with me. And let me tell you, my opinion's always correct. And on that note...
Okay, what did he say?
Well, it is, because the Portofino's worse.
Okay. They're both shit.